Hi, I'm Bob Lederer, and welcome to Pharma Research Video Report, where pharmaceutical, healthcare, biotech, and medical device market researchers go for news, insights, and commentary about their respective fields that they just won't find anywhere else. We're sponsored by the Toluna Healthcare Practice, which offers cutting-edge methodologies, sophisticated yet easy-to-use analytic tools, and specialized products to research physicians, healthcare professionals, and ailment sufferers around the globe. Let's get started with this week's report. The Boston Globe says identity theft is becoming a potentially serious as well as personally dangerous problem in healthcare, what with the swiping of patient records. Chinese hackers over the summer stole the personal information of 4.5 million patients from Tennessee Hospital Network Community Health Systems. And earlier this month, someone managed to install malicious software on Healthcare.gov. Now, happily, it apparently did no damage, and it did not compromise anyone's records. But still, that's a worrisome piece of news. The FBI is estimating that a single health record is worth $50 on the black market, and that makes it far more valuable to a thief than even a credit card number. And more ACA healthcare exchanges are on the way, which could make this specific kind of data security threat that much worse. On another data privacy front, Dick Vanderveer's great daily blog on September the 11th spotlighted Fitbit and its conditions of use agreement that give it the legal right to resell collected data to third parties. Now, to be fair, Fitbit is insisting that it is not doing that, but still. Next, Northwestern.com reported that federal regulators are reversing course and will resume publicly releasing data on 8 hospital-acquired patient mistakes. That would include objects left in patient bodies and patients receiving the incorrect blood type. So, that's a good piece of news. The information had actually been available to some degree, but now it will be more broadly available to everybody who really needs it. Moving on, following weeks of speculation that gave the word hype truly a new meaning, Apple's September 9th debut of its Apple Watch may have excited many consumers. In fact, there's no doubt it did. But for the healthcare industry, it elicited major yawns and great disappointment. I watched the press conference, and I heard cheers from the crowd for the bells and whistles and games about the Apple Watch. And then I waited for the expected health and fitness application announcement. As it turned out, those are barely a glimmer in this first incarnation of Apple Watch. For the record, it can track a user's pulse, and it can capture a step count, which I think makes it a very expensive alternative to Fitbit. In an intensive review of the Apple Watch, Forbes.com contributor Dan Diamond offered a potential rainbow of better health days ahead for the product. He conjectured that Apple may just not have wanted to wedge a health element into a press conference that was really designed to lavish much self-praise on the iPhone 6 introduction. Diamond added, quote, "It's possible that Apple is working on a significant long-germinating healthcare breakthrough, and it wanted to save its announcement until that product or technology is closer to market," end quote. In fact, after the announcements, health tracking companies like Runkeeper, Withing, Strava, and iHealth, plus clinical-focused Filament Labs, did say that they are going to support Apple's HealthKit health data platform. Moving on, we referred to John Graham, a former VP at the lobbying group, the Advanced Medical Technology Association, on RBDR last week. And this week he addresses a very different subject on Forbes.com. It's about India's poor patent protection for new prescription drugs. Graham detailed how it is severely limiting patient access to new medicines in India. Research from Professors Ernst Berndt and Ian Cockburn is showing that 25% of U.S. prescription drug launches between the years 2000 and 2009 are still not available in India. Why? because the study found that half of new medicines introduced in India had copycats within the first year of introduction, and within the first 3 years, 85% have been copied and put on the market by someone else. No wonder drug makers are so reluctant to sell their prescription drugs there. It's a lose-lose situation for manufacturers and the individuals that the new prescription drugs are intended to benefit. And our last item today comes from Michelle Nemshoff. She's the VP of Corporate Marketing at MapR Technologies. She explained multiple examples on innovationexcellence.com of how big data has improved the quality of healthcare. Let's run down some of them for you. She said big data analytic tools are factoring in lifestyle choices, demographics, and patient symptomology to help physicians get more accurate diagnoses and treatments in real time. It is also helping reduce hospitalizations by arming physicians with better technology and richer, more detailed information about patients, as well as most patient-appropriate treatments. The third benefit from big data platforms like Hadoop is enabling drug researchers to dig deeper into disease states in order to better understand underlying causes and also improve insights that lead to better new treatments. And finally, big data analytics have promoted things like Surveyor Health. It is empowering clinicians and clinical pharmacists to identify drug interactions, contraindications, and additive toxicities. That's this week's Pharma Research Video Report. We've been sponsored by the Toluna Healthcare Practice, which offers cutting-edge methodologies, sophisticated yet easy-to-use analytical tools, and specialized products that can help research physicians, healthcare professionals, and ailment sufferers around the globe. Toluna Healthcare's practice wants to recommend to you that you read this past week's Kaiser Family Foundation release. It's all about health premium rates in the coming year, but it has an underlying message regarding treating patients as consumers. That, according to Toluna, should increase the industry's already growing focus on patient experiences and decision-making, and thereby really boost patient-related research. We've got a link to that report in our subscriber email that goes out to PRVR email receivers. It's also in this video's description box. So please remember, you can bypass YouTube and view PRVR in the cloud. And it's easy to do that. I just need an email from you with your email address. And my email address is info@rflonline.com. We hope that you will enjoy the rest of your research week. And remember that if you've got an iOS device and you'd like to download and watch PRVR on your iOS device, all you got to do is also send me that info@rflonline email address, and we will be able to put you on the list and get you that information. Good luck with your research during the next week, and we will see you back here soon.